11:11 as I'm posting this, I noticed that there's a phenomenon that happens when you don't look like the struggle that you've gone through. There's like a feeling of guilt that comes in because other people want to make you feel guilty for being where you are and not looking like the sufferings that you went through and not looking like the struggle that you went through. And especially like with the internet, a lot of people feel more comfortable posting their comments and posting and projecting their own sense of shame onto others to push that shame and push that guilt onto other people. And it's important to talk about it. It's important to acknowledge it, because you getting to a specific level of your life without looking like the suffering and the bruising and the struggle that you went through is something to be proud of. It's not something to be shamed for. If you have money now and you were once poor, you don't have to look like someone who was once poor. If you are happily in a relationship right now and you were once in a toxic relationship, you don't have to look like you once went through a very traumatic relationship. You are allowed to be happy in your success without continuously holding on to the suffering and the struggle that you went through. And I really noticed that like it creeps in. It's like the sense of guilt that creeps in, but not from within, but from others that are commenting that they themselves haven't been able to let go of the struggle. They themselves haven't been able to let go of the bruises that they received in the past energies. And when I talk about bruises, I'm not talking about like domestic violence. Like I'm talking about like energetic bruises, like, you know, you went through war and like you went through shit, etc. That's what I'm talking about. It's like they haven't been able to let go of the struggle. They haven't been able to let go of the lack that they received once before, and they're bringing it along with them in their abundant timeline, which is creating their stagnancy or their own feeling of guilt or their own feeling of shame for having money. They haven't let go of that shame of having money, of having happiness, of having love in their life, of having safety. And if you are now in a level of safety, of security, of happiness, of wealth, of luxury, of love, of fulfillment, of everything, and you didn't have that before, and you did the work to be able to release whatever hold you had on that struggle, applaud yourself. Find pride in the fact that you don't look like what you went through, because that means that truly you let go of absolutely every single version of yourself that existed prior to this moment, to be able to embody the version of yourself that you are today, and to embody the version of yourself that was always meant to exist. That is the hard work. A lot of people don't want to let go of that version of themselves. A lot of people